Cheers, Colby. It is me, Alibi, reporting live from Sunnyside, New York. I figured it was easier if I just record a video and tell you a little bit about my hats, and maybe you can get information and you can use as you please. So here we are. This is my space. It's been completely taken over by the display for Sunday. I always do like a test run for the Easter parade display. You know, lots of things to think about. Wind, rain, people bumping into things, so you don't want everything collapsing. It already happened to me. That's why I learned my lessons. And I'm just setting everything up, and then I have back here, it's like a photo booth and people can interact with this. Just tell you a little bit. You see, ta-da! You just take a picture here if you want. And I have divided the space into 3 different areas. Here is where more of the high-end hats that I bring and that I make, which are like these cocktail hats. Everything is recycled paper, and I just make everything from scratch, every little piece, and it's covered in suede or leather. And I love that these have movement. This one is the one that Shannon wore last year, because I love this piece. I love it, love it, love it. So I'm thinking about bringing a few of these. I have another version of these cocktail hats, so the story about this is like this. I started doing these hats about 9 years ago. I've been living in New York for 10 years, and I had this bar mitzvah, and I was thinking about doing something that would be like poppy and sparkly, but that it wouldn't be that it would be a little bit on a budget, that everybody would be able to get. So and here also you get a lot of paper and postcards and flyers, and we all toss them away. So I said, why not recycle all this paper and create all these amazing things? So I started making these. I call them sparklers, and all this is paper. It's handmade from scratch. This was going to be tossed away, and I just cover it with beautiful things. And I like to make stories, and I like to make them interactive, like the butterfly. You know, you can just play with it and see how you want to wear it. And the other thing is that I had run into this lady who was a cancer survivor, and she was mentioning how much she loves to wear hats, but due to her very thin short hair, nothing would hold. So that's another way, and I said, okay, I need to improve this and make it so light and so affordable also, that they would be able to wear a different hat for different occasions and just use a bobby pin to put it on. So this is what happens with these. You put it here, you know, you want to leave like 1 or 2 fingers between your eyebrow. This goes for any fascinator or any cocktail hat, and then you just bobby pin it, and that's it. Ta-da! So I'm bringing a few of these because these go like beep, 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 once I'm in the Easter parade. They're super cute. I have some with birds, and I have some with lizards, because some people like insects. Why not? So I try to keep them fun and playful. And then if you want something a little more not so fancy color, and you can play with them, like you can put them here or here. You can even pin them in your lapel if you want to. I like multi-purpose things, especially when you live in the city, that you like make the most of every single space. And I have a rule in my house that if anything comes in, something has to go out, and if anything comes in, it has to be used for many things. So the other thing, oh, here it is. This one is the one I wanted to show you. So then I started making more, you know, high-end. I do Kentucky Derby sometimes. I do my hats for very specific occasions. This is not something that I do throughout the year. Easter parade is one. Halloween is another one. I make like these amazing Halloween fascinators. And Kentucky Derby. So what happens with this one is also I wanted something that you could just wear it like many occasions. This would be kind of like this. So I said, how can I make it multi-use? So I created a clip. So this is a clip that you can just also pin in your lapel, put it in any other hat. Like for instance, this one that I've created for my top hat is a pin. So I just remove this one, change it to this one, and ta-da, you change your hat, you renewed it, you uplifted it, you know. So you can play with what you have at home by creating different styles. And then the thing is that people see a hat a top hat and they think about me, or they see a valise and they think about me. If you see all my displays out of the valise of fascination. So what I decided to do this year when I incorporated the bunny ears was to create these mini top hats and put the bunny ears between them. And these are the cutest. Everything is made out of scratch. Again, everything is handmade. So you just put this, and you can play with these bunny ears because they are wired, so you can create your own story. Woo! Right? So I'm planning to bring a few of these also. Anyway, I'm going to show you around now. I have these mini fedoras as well. These are the ones, last year I started doing the fedoras, and then this year I said I have to create a top hat. It's all about branding and marketing, right? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, so I was thinking on bringing a few of the cocktail hats, if that's okay with you. And then a few of my mini sparklers. And a few of the top hats, bunny ears. And I think that's it. If there's anything else that you want me to bring, or if you need any more information, just let me know and I'll be more than happy to assist you. I've been going to the Easter parade. This is my 7th year. It started with, like, the first time I went there, it was just me, and I had like this Mary Poppins umbrella, and I had removed the fabric from it, and I had all the paper ones, all the paper sparklers hanging from there. So I go to Rockefeller Center, and I'm like walking, you know, like a chimchiminichi with my little umbrella, and people start coming to get these hats from me. But of course, there you cannot be like at Rockefeller Center selling stuff. So I got the security came and they kicked me out, and that's how you learned your lesson. And then the next year I went with my valise, with this one right here. And I had one foldable table, so I set the foldable table, I opened the valise. Out of the valise I had like a tripod and all my hats there, and I sold out. And then the 3rd year I went with 2 foldable tables and 3 valises, and I sold out. And then after that, it's history. I brought in the photo booth, which is interactive, and people just get there and they take pictures. It's very family oriented. It's all about connecting. It's all about bringing the best self out. So that's what I do. Alibi, the beautifier. I empower beauty in people from head to toe and from inside out. If there's anything else I can do for you, I'm here to serve. Ta-da! Thank you. See you tomorrow.